Even though the office of the President of the United States is easily the most powerful office in this country and likely the world, there are very few qualifications a person must meet to hold that office. The Constitution outlines only 3 requirements. To become president, a person must be 35 years old, a natural-born citizen of the United States, and must have lived in the United States at least 14 years prior to taking office. Interestingly, the first 9 presidents did not adhere strictly to one of these requirements. The United States had not been in existence when they were born, but these first presidents were all born in one of the colonies. Although there are only 3 constitutional requirements to meet, the president must exhibit a host of qualities and characteristics to 3 distinct audiences. These 3 groups are politicians, party activists, and of course, the public. To get these groups' approval, cooperation, and support, presidents need to possess highly developed leadership and management skills. Some political scientists, such as James McGregor Burns, suggest that for a leader to be considered a great president, he must first have a clear, focused agenda, one that can actually be achieved during his term in office. The more objectives achieved during his tenure, the greater their name will go down in history. Of course, fulfilling objectives requires cooperation from Congress and other parties. This is why political scientist and historian Richard Neustadt asserted that one of a president's most necessary qualities is the power to persuade. Although a president has great power, he cannot simply issue orders to carry out an agenda. President Truman recognized how important it was to be able to persuade people to follow his lead.
All the president is a glorified public relations man who spends his time flattering, kissing, and kicking people to get them to do what they are supposed to do anyway. President Harry Truman, May 1947.
Another quality a president needs to possess is the ability to fill many different roles. There are 5 distinct roles required of a president: head of state, chief executive, commander-in-chief, diplomat, and legislator. Each of these roles requires different skills and knowledge, and each carries significant responsibility and demands on time. The presidents considered the most successful are good at all 5 of these roles. Those who fail in even just one are typically judged harshly by people and history. A president's personality can also have a great bearing on his success in office. Political scientists have determined that presidents who have active rather than passive personalities and who have a positive rather than negative perception of the job are more likely to be seen as strong leaders. Having a clear agenda and purpose is also key.